What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for MicroStrategy Incorporated with the ticker symbol MSTR. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So MicroStrategy came very close to that target that I had in mind, which is right around the 2040. Price reached the basically the $2,000 level. So very close. I've had that target for a while now, and you can see that it is acting as somewhat of a top. Looks like MicroStrategy is ready to drop down lower. It looks like it broke this upward trend line. You can see that this upward trend line was right about here, and then price broke it, back tested it for resistance, and now it's selling off lower. So where is a near-term target? Well, you're gonna have to measure the prior leg, which can be replicated in the future, and that would take price right back to the $1,189 level. So it's gonna be probably stopping out the longs who have the stop losses right over here, because you could just imagine that, you know, the longs who entered right over here are probably gonna be trailing their stops. They're like, okay, if it goes up, I'm gonna put my stop here. Goes a little bit more, I'm put my stop here. Goes a little bit more, I'm put my stop here. And now it looks like the market is coming right back to those stop losses by the longs. So again, looks like price is ready to drop down lower. Is it guaranteed? No, it's not. But there's a lot of bearish incentive for the price to continue lower. First one, measurement move was basically met almost exactly. So that's a reason for price to correct lower or even stall out. Second is that we can have a measurement target to the downside. Third, we have this downward trend line in play. And then another reason is that there's really no bullish incentive or reason to go up right now, because we broke this bullish trend line. Even if you draw it shallower, still doesn't fit. You know, we're just ready to continue to see that sell off towards the downside. So again, short term is looking bearish. Now let's take a look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart shows that price is ready to, you know, drop down lower, maybe come back to this breakout point right here at the 1072, which is fairly close to that measurement target, and maybe that's when the EMA will also catch up. So we saw some overextension. Price is ready to drop down lower, and I expect more downside in the short term. Taking a look at the weekly chart on the log scale, you can see that if I do use the monthly, we have this nice upward yellow channel that started back here in 2002. Price has been going up ever since, but very slowly. And you can see that if you draw it off the swing lows, you take this pivot to this swing to this pivot, that's 3 touches right there. Drag this one to the top. That was the top right here in March of February of 2021, and it looks like we could be seeing the top right now. So again, all this works for very nicely, and it coincides with this resistance point right here, back here in 2000. So again, everything is lining up pretty good. So this looks like a resistance level, resistance at the top of the channel, measure move met, overextension. Everything is basically pointing towards the downside in the short term. So everyone, you know, has to have basically you have to separate your brain into short-term thinking and long-term thinking. So short-term is moving towards the downside. Long-term, I'm still expecting higher prices, probably a new all-time high. This Bitcoin cycle is likely. I wouldn't say it's guaranteed, but I don't think this is going to be at the top. But short-term is looking like price wants to continue to move down lower. So that's all I have for MicroStrategy on the daily and weekly charts. Let me know in the comments down below where you think price is headed, but I see more downside than upside as of right now. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.